මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ
eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Good evening. We live in the age of information. And information technology plays a pivotal role in bringing the world together as a global village. This is the premise we address as we bring together the Sri Lankan youth and test their knowledge on IT, information technology. Welcome to IT Mastermind 2014. Let's begin by introducing the contestants for tonight. On this side, we have contestant number 1, Shan Menaka, from Mahinda Rajapaksa College, Matara. Contestant number 2, Vishwalingam Ladushanan from Kadiresan Central College, Kandy. Contestant number 3, GNM Nizmat from Maliadev Boys College, Kurunagala. And on to my left side, we have contestant number 4, Kavindi Bandara from Pushpadana Girls College, Kandy. Contestant number 5, Hiran Malindra from Dhammisara National College, Nathandia. And contestant number 6, Gayashan Bombuwala from Bandaranayaka College, Gampaha. Let's now meet our judges for tonight. We have Dr. Ajanta Atukorala, Student Councillor, CSSL. Mr. Aruna Disanayaka, Regional Manager, eSoft Metro Campus, Kurunagala. And as always, our quiz master tonight is the brilliant Faisal Bonzo.
Thank you very much, Viru, and it's indeed a pleasure to be back as your quiz master. This is the 13th preliminary round program of IT Mastermind 2014, and we have 6 contestants representing schools from all over Sri Lanka who are participating. They will be facing 4 rounds of competition, but the winner and the runner-up will move on to the secondary rounds. Now, each round will be judged and points will be allocated and added, and please remember that the decision of the judges will be final. We straight away move on to round 1. Now in round 1, we will be posing a multiple choice question to each individual, and you will earn 10 points for a correct answer. The other contestants can also register your answers via your terminals and earn 3 points for each correct answer. And of course, you've got to keep in mind that you lose 2 points for each incorrect answer. So without further ado, let's move on to the questions for round 1. And it's your question, contestant number 1, Sean. In relation to motherboards, what does PS2 stand for? Is it Personal System 2? Is it Personal Software 2? Is it Public System 2? Or is it Pure System 2?
Answer D.
The answer is incorrect. The answer is A, Personal System 2. We move on to your question now, contestant number 2, Ladushanan. SATA is an interface. What does SATA stand for? Is it Super Advanced Terminal Attachment? Is it Serial Arithmetic Technology Advanced? Is it Set of Advanced Technology Attachment? Or is it Serial Advanced Technology Attachment?
Answer D.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question now, contestant number 3. That's Nismat. In networking, what does Wi-Fi stand for? Is it wireless file transfer? Is it wireless fidelity? Is it wireless figure? Or is it wireless filter?
Answer B.
Yes, the answer is correct. We move on to your question, contestant number 4, Kavindi. In relation to software engineering field, what does CASE stand for? Is it Computer-Aided System Engineering? Is it Complex Arithmetic Software Engineering? Is it Computer-Aided Software Engineering? Or is it Complex Arithmetic System Engineering?
Answer B.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is C, Computer-Aided Software Engineering. We move on to your question now, contestant number 5. In relation to graphic file formats, what does the acronym TIFF or TIFF stand for? Is it True Image File Format, true imagination of file format? Is it tagged image file format? Or is it telecommunication image file format?
Answer C.
Pardon?
Answer C.
Answer?
C.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 6. That's Garshan. In relation to web designing field, what does CSS stand for? Is it cascading style sheets? Is it capture sense style? Is it computer style sheets? Or is it carrier sense sheet?
Answer A.
Pardon?
Answer A.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end all the questions for round 1, and let's find out who is in the lead after the first round.
Bringing world-class higher education to your doorstep. eSoft Metro Campus. Shaping lives, creating futures.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka? My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft. Shaping lives, creating future.
නිවැරදි IT දැනුම ප්‍රමුඛයාගෙන් පමණයි. eSoft.
At the end of a very exciting round 1, our judges are ready with the scorecard. Thank you very much. As expected, we have a tie in the first place, but I will first announce the second place for this round. Contestant number 6, Gayarshan Bombuwala, with 14 points. And in the lead with the same score, 16 points each, contestant number 5, Hiran Malindra and Vishwalingam Ladushanan, both with 16 points each. Over to you for round 2, Faizan.
So let's move on to round 2. Here we'll be posing a question based on an image, and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer, and the others you can use your buzzer if you know the answer. And if the first student either does not answer or gives the incorrect answer, the opportunity will go to the contestant who buzzes first. And the correct answer will earn you 5 points, but an incorrect answer will make you lose 2 points. So all the best to all of you as we move on to questions for round 2. And here's your question, contestant number 1. Identify the logo that you see.
XML.
No. Well, none of you seem to know the answer. I'll give you the answer. The answer is Xerox. Here's your question, contestant number 2. Identify the logo that you see in front of you on your screen. Well, number 5 would like to answer this question.
Norton antivirus.
Accepted as the answer. The answer is Symantec. Here's your question now, contestant number 3. Identify the person shown in this image you see. Well, once again, none of you are making an attempt to answer that question. The answer is Marisa Ann Mir. And here's your question, contestant number 4. What is the technology shown in this image?
Glass world.
Pardon?
Glass world.
No. Number 2 would like to answer this question.
Surface.
Okay, surface computing. Let's have a round of applause. Here's your question now, contestant number 5. Identify this entertainment system.
Sony PSP.
Okay, the answer is correct. We move on to the final question for you, contestant number 6 for this particular round. Identify the type of connector or interface shown here.
Micro USB.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end all the questions for round 2. Let's find out who's taken the lead after round 2.
ලොව පිළිගත් උසස් අධ්‍යාපන අවස්ථා ඔබ සැමට විවර කර දෙන eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka, my ambition is to finish my masters at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
And this is the question for this week for our viewers. What company is the largest PC manufacturer in the world? What company is the largest PC manufacturer in the world? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. At the end of round 2, we again have the scores thanks to our judges. Again, there's a tie for the first place, the leading place in this round, but the positioning has changed. It's very exciting. The second place for this round, contestant number 2, Vishwalingam Ladushanan with 21 points. And in first place of this round, contestant number 6, Gayashan Bombuwela with 24 points. And again with 24 points, Hiran Malindra both share the leading position in this round. Over to you, Faisal, for the next round.
Thank you very much, Muru. It's really exciting when there's competition, and we're halfway down of this particular preliminary round, and we've seen changes in positions now, and let's find out who is going to be faring well in this particular round, round 3. So in round 3, we'll be posing an open-ended question, and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Same as in round 2, the others can make an attempt by using the buzzer. So good luck to the 6 of you as we move on to your questions for round 3. And your question, contestant number 1. What was the name of the world's first web browser?
Mosaic.
Yes, the answer is correct. Mosaic. As we move on to the next question for you, contestant number 2. What is the name of the character encoding system that supports international languages, including Sinhala and Tamil?
Unicode.
Yes, the answer is correct. Unicode. Here's your question, contestant number 3. What company or companies developed the compact disc?
Sony.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 4. What company developed the 8-inch and 5¼ floppy disk? Well, number 2 would like to answer this question?
IBM.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 5. Why does the hard disk appear with the drive letter as C:? Well, number 1 would like to answer this question?
Operating system.
No. The answer is because A and B were reserved for floppy drives. And this is your question now, contestant number 6, the final question in this particular round. What does the term SCSI stand for? Contestant number 3 would like to answer this question.
Small computer system interface.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end all the questions for round 3. Let's find out who is in the lead and who is the runner-up after the 3rd round, because we've got one more round to go.
உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உயர்கல்வி வாய்ப்புகள் உங்களுக்காக கொண்டு வரப்பட்டுள்ளன. eSoft Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm 19 and just finished my bachelor's in IT.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka?
My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. So I skipped my A-levels and joined directly to the degree programs.
That's great.
We didn't have that opportunity.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels at eSoft.
And this is the question for this week for our viewers. What company is the largest PC manufacturer in the world? What company is the largest PC manufacturer in the world? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. And here are the winners of the last week's quiz. At the end of round 3, let's see how our contestants fared. This time we have a tie for the 3rd place. Contestant number 6, Gayashan Bombuwala with 24 points. Contestant number 5, Hiran Malindra with 24 points. In 2nd place, contestant number 3, GNM Nizmat with 25 points. And the leader at the end of this round is Vishwalingam Ladushanan with 36 points. And I now hand over the floor to Faisal for the final round.
Thank you very much. Well, like I said, competition is certainly mounting. Positions have been changing from round to round, and this is certainly going to be the decisive round, the final round, round 4. So good luck to the 6 of you as we move on to round 4 here. We use the same format as in round 3, and all of you, the contestants, will be answering open-ended questions, and the judges will be evaluating your answers. So here we go with your question. Contestant number 1, Sean, this is your question. Google recently introduced an augmented reality-based wearable computing device. Name this device. Well, number 6 would like to answer this question.
Google Sunglass.
Okay, we can accept that as an answer. Google Glass. Let's have a round of applause. Here's your question. Contestant number 2. Apple uses a scratch-resistant glass for the front of their iPhones and iPads. What is this technology known as? Once again, number 6 would like to answer this question.
Retina display.
No, the answer is Gorilla Glass. Here's your question, contestant number 3. That's Nismat. Name the first ever .com internet domain address to be registered. Number 2 would like to answer this question.
Business, commercial.
No, the answer is symbolics.com. Here's your question, contestant number 4, Kavindi. Doug Engelbert's first computer mouse had an outer covering made out of which material?
Metal.
No. Number 1 would like to answer this question.
Wood.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 5, Hiran. If you wanted to find out more information about a specific website domain name, what category of tool would you use?
Ping.
Pardon?
Ping.
He says pin. No.
Command line interface.
Can you give me the answer again?
Command line interface.
No. Well, none of you have pressed your buzzer. The answer is who is. Here's your question, the final question on this final round. What company invented the hard drive? This is your question, Gayashan.
Hitachi.
Pardon?
Hitachi.
No. Number 3 would like to answer this question.
Seagate Technology Institute.
Yes, the answer is correct. So with that, we end questions for round 4. We will be able to tell you as to who has won this round and who is the runner-up, and these two will move in to the secondary rounds.
And at the end of this edition of IT Mastermind 2014, I have the score sheet with me. In 6th place, contestant number 4, Kavindi Bandara from Pushpadana Girls College, Kandy. 5th place, contestant number 1, Shan Menaka from Mahinda Rajapaksa College, Matara. Contestant number 5 comes in 4th place, Hiran Malindra from Dhammisra National College, Nathandia. 3rd place, contestant number 6, Gayashan Bombuwala from Bandaranayaka College, Gampaha. Before I announce the runner-up and the winner, let me call upon Mr. Jagat Ranavaka, fellow member CSSL, and Mr. Nishan Sembakuti Arachi, CEO, eSoft Metro Campus, to award the certificates and cash prizes. And the runner-up of this edition of IT Mastermind 2014 is contestant number 3, GNM Nizmat from Malia Deva Boys College, Kurunagala. And the winner of this episode is Vishwalingam Ladushanan from Kadiresan Central College, Kandy, with 34 marks. And this brings us to a close of this edition of IT Mastermind 2014. Tune in again to ITN next week, same time, to witness another program where we bring the youth of Sri Lanka competing for the coveted title IT Mastermind 2014. Good night.
මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.